Really frustrating there for Manchester United, letting in a really late 96th minute equaliser against Southampton at home to draw 2-2. Disappointed there from Manchester United. It was in our grasp there to be in that third position in the Premier League, and we fucked it up massively right at the death. To be honest, I'm not sure if we deserve to win the game, but when you're that close to the end, you've really got to see this off. And it's very, very disappointing. I mean, we've scored two really decent goals tonight. We could have had more. We haven't been able to put the game to bed in that second half, which has been a problem for Manchester United. I was hoping that we could get that third goal and just see the game out, but we couldn't manage to do that. And when you don't see a game off, you've always got that opportunity that the other team can come back and score. And that is a real kick in the nuts to Manchester United, because it's left us needing results to go in our favour again. We have moved a point closer this weekend with Leicester and Man City both losing their games, which we're lucky they both did, because if they hadn't lost their games, we would have been in a real hairy position now going into the remaining three games, because it's really up in arms now. If Leicester win their remaining three games, then it's going to leave if they beat us at home, it's going to leave Manchester United's position in that top four probably out of it. I mean, we're going to have to get a minimum of 6 points out of the remaining two games, and then before we go to Leicester now, and then we're going to probably have to at least get a draw in that one, and rely on the other team, them slipping up in one of their other two games, or maybe even Chelsea slipping up a couple of times as well, which I don't know. They may well slip up because they've still got Liverpool and Wolves to play, and Leicester have still got Sheffield United at home and Tottenham away, and then us at home. So it's all still to play for, but it's really left it on an absolute knife edge now for Manchester United. Now we didn't win that game tonight. We had for me the easiest out of the three games. Well, because we were at home, I thought we had the easier fixture in that sense that we were at home. Obviously Bournemouth, you would have expected Leicester to have beat them, but Sheffield United are a difficult outfit for Chelsea. But we've really got to win our next game against Crystal Palace now. Got to win that to stand any chance now of getting that top four. To be honest, I thought it was going to be a full-on conclusion that Manchester United would now get in that top four. With the way the results have gone in recent weeks, I'm still confident that Manchester United can do it. But tonight's result has left Manchester United needing results to go in their favour now. Really, unless we do beat Leicester and win all our three games, that is going to be the problem. We have to win all our three games otherwise to do that, and we're more than capable of doing that. We definitely are, but there was probably going to be a result like this in the pipeline at some point. I mean, Manchester United are not flawless at all. I mean, we've made mistakes again this evening. Paul Pogba hasn't had a very good game. We're not flawless at all. We do know that. And we have let far too many sloppy goals in lately, which could have cost Manchester United in previous games. It was just the likes of Bournemouth were so poor, and we have been scoring a decent amount of goals, but we've really got to stop letting the goals in at the back. Defensively, we've definitely got to step our game up if we are to do anything next season. And this was a disappointing result, considering it was at Old Trafford as well. We've been pretty decent at Old Trafford. We haven't lost too many games in recent times. I mean, the last defeat was against Burnley at home, but over the whole we're not too. I mean, our away form was the poorest earlier in the season, but we're going to have to take this on the chin. But it is difficult to take, considering how late in the game that they scored that equalising goal, and I would have been absolutely delighted if we'd got over the line, because this would have been an absolute vital 3 points for Manchester United if we could have got over the line. Not our best performance, and I mean, when we went 2-1 up in that first half, in them couple of minutes spell, I really thought then Manchester United could maybe kick on, but at the start of both halves we haven't performed well. And I mean, it was a great goal we scored from Anthony Martial tonight, and I know in the past I did give him a lot of stick, but him and Rashford have stepped up to the mark with their goals this season. I mean, Greenwood hasn't had a game like he has had in previous games, but you can't expect it every game from Mason. So, it is what it is, I suppose. One of these results was round the corner. It was just because Manchester United was so far behind, we can't really afford many of these poor results for Manchester United to get into that top four positions now for the remainder of the season, and it's left Manchester United in a hairy position. But it's still is in Manchester United hands if we beat Leicester on the final day of the season. But one of the others may slip up as well. So 7 points may be enough to get us in the Champions League spot. I would think it probably would if we could get 7 points. But we don't really want to rely on the others having to slip up for Manchester United to actually get into that top 4. So we'll have to see where it goes. But if all else fails and we do, if it does fail and it's disastrous and we do end up finishing 5th, then we will just have to try our best to win that Europa League. But that isn't going to be easy either. We are still one of the form teams around, but we've just got to go again. Got another game coming up quick against Crystal Palace, so we can't dwell on this too much. We just have to go again on, I think it's Thursday, I think the next game is, so we can't dwell on this and just go again for that game on Thursday and hopefully get back to winning ways in that one. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the game. How disappointing is it that we let that last gasp goal slip against these and it's left us in a bit of a hairy position? Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.